Hey, welcome back to another episode of Johnscryptotherapy. On today's episode, we're going to look at Bitcoin just for a little. We're going to understand what Bitcoin is doing differently or what it's going to do to help a lot of altcoins pump or maybe even dump. So this is going to be a transition video. It's going to be about Bitcoin, but also we're going to take a look at Omi and how the price is going to dictate the next moves for Omi and everything like that. So Omi token is a special token to me. That's why I love trading the Omi token. I think it is such a diverse token, especially with a platform like Ecomi and doing many things. So just before I do get started, I just want to say hope everyone had an awesome Valentine's Day. Today's video is going to be about love in a sense that we're going to find a harmonic balance between Bitcoin and Omi. So this is going to be a special video. So please stay tuned if you do want to know what Omi is about to do next. So I do want to bring up another detail. I did get a lot of emails from students saying how much profits and just on top of profits they made, even students and regular people that watch my videos and understand how to trade price action. I don't like indicators too much. Yes, I do put on the RSI and the MACD and also the Ichimoku just to give you more transparency on different ideas, because a lot of people want more validation or anything different and they want more comfort, and indicators absolutely give you that. But if you're just looking at simple price action and looking at Japanese candlesticks, which are these right here, they're going to give you great details. So right here, we were looking at head and shoulders, and right now you can see price has been doing a lot of cool things. So just for the purpose, I want to bring back this zone because this zone is one of the most important thing. And do I recommend a lot of people to buy Bitcoin? Bitcoin is such a great token to have, but these levels are really not that good. Reasons why a lot of people will start to buy Bitcoin right here at this level. They'll think this is a great opportunity to buy Bitcoin. It's going to go to the moon, and they start to forget the key levels, and they forget these key levels in the market. So if you guys look very carefully, this is a key level in the market. It's dictating Bitcoin is not going to surpass until price breaks structure. So 44,900 is such a key level, especially when you look left of structure. This has a lot of value, and the value here, it is true to its value, and because of that, we need to make sure we have a candle breaking above structure. So right now, it is still not a good time to buy Bitcoin. Just for the purpose, if you're an investor, go for it. This is great times. But if you're looking for a perfect entry trade, you want to see Bitcoin breaking structure. If it does not break structure, and we do see a lot of confirmation of like this, wick rejections, then guess what, guys? We're going to see another rally to the downside. The reasons why I'm kind of more positive than bearish in this sense, of course, we didn't break structure. I like talking about this because in my previous video, we did talk about this beautiful head and shoulders. The reasons why I want to bring it back up is just put the line graph right here and see how cool it is in a sense that it has a great validation for the right and the left shoulders to be somewhat equal. And that's the cool thing about this head and shoulders pattern. It is still showing me that price can absolutely push up, but in order for me to look for an execution or a trade in general, I need a break above structure. So right now we are still in a bearish descent. We're still looking at a bearish idea. So if price does come back up and it does not penetrate towards this level, we are going to see a downwards movement. But this is a reversal movement. The one key thing I could truly say, we did have a beautiful breakout. I looked into that trade. Remember, guys, what I said to you guys from the get-go. This is a descending wedge. Descending wedge is a formation for me to tell you there is going to be a buying pressure when price breaks. And clearly, as you guys can see, if you did take advantage, the buying pressure did occur. This was a beautiful candle. Price went up and it founded that key level of resistance. And this is where you take profit 3 would absolutely be. So now we do see a wick rejection. We do see price going down, and this is good confirmation that price can eventually go up. If I do put the fibs as well, just from here to there, we can also see it is roughly going to the 38 to the 50%. See, the 50% in my books, it is such a key pivotal point for a reversal for price to push up. So right now, Bitcoin is doing its own thing. You could say it's more like sideways, but right now, for this time being, it is a bearish move due to the fact that this level is still not broken. Once this level is broken, then guess what? A lot of altcoins, a lot of Omi tokens, a lot of these amazing coins will start to pump. And I truly do believe there is going to be a tremendous move once this level is broken. So just keep an eye on that. Right now, we're just in a no holds bar. Let's just keep it simple and easy to understand. So right now, as we are looking at this, we do have an inverted head and shoulders. We're looking for this key level to be broken. Once it's broken, confirmed with a candle, we're looking for the breakout strategy. This is a strategy that I teach in my course, and this strategy is perfect to the T. If you can execute it right on point, you will make a tremendous amount of money. So that is another tip right there. But right now, we're looking good for Bitcoin. If it does fall down, we will see price breaking below this structure. Once it's broken, then guess what? I will be targeting lower structures. So for this time being, if Bitcoin does choose to stay in this channel formation, we could just take some sells on top. We could take some buys on the bottom until it breaks either way. If it does break to the top, great, good confirmation to buy. If it breaks to the bottom, great, good confirmation to sell. When we're looking to sell, we do want to be clarified in our take profits. And this is where a lot of students get confused. They try to take some trades right here and they target here for take profit 1. Absolutely wrong. When you're looking for profits, you want to find the nearest structures to give you your take profit 1. You want to look for another structure for take profit 2. And you also want to look for other key levels for take profit 3. So remember guys, I do like to use my take profits off of these pivots or even looking at the lows and the highs of these candles. Of course, you can readjust it, whatever makes sense to you. It just goes your natural way. Remember, whenever you're taking a trade, make sure it's 2-to-1 and have fun with it. At the end of the day, trading is about having fun. It's a great experience, especially if you know what you're doing. So that is just going to be a simple plan right here, guys. But right now, just looking at this, we do have a bullish move waiting to happen. If this breaks, I am super bullish. I cannot wait. But if it does break below, we are going to be super bearish. If we do go sideways, this is just going to be a channel. And this channel will give us confirmation of a different pattern to tell us if it's going to break to the upside or downside. Hopefully that helped. Let's go into the Ecomi token and let's get into it. All right, so we're back into the Ecomi token. This was such a cool trade. So everybody noticed what I told you guys about my last previous video. And this video, I did talk about the symmetrical triangle. Symmetrical triangle, once again, I'm just going to bring it up to clarity. It's to give you confirmation that there's no way of price to go up or down. Symmetrical triangle means equal in every single way. Equal means that price could have gone up or price could have gone down. But the key rule was we need to see a clear breakout. If you guys look very carefully, this was the candle that we had the clear breakout. Engulfing bearish candle gave me confirmation that this wasn't a basic candle. Because it wasn't a basic candle and it broke below structure, and this is how you know it closed below structure as well. You see the candle, it's not the wick. The candle itself closed below structure. That's giving me confirmation that this is going to be a bearish move. A lot of students would have waited for a retest breakout strategy, and this is where a lot of my students should have executed their trades to make a ton of money. So when I like to explain this, I like to explain this way to all of my friends, my students, and everyone that I like to mentor. So when you're looking to trade, you always go to the higher time frame. The story that I like to tell, and I always repeat this to the day I die, in a sense, when you're a trader, you want to remember this no matter what. So look at it like this. You don't want to go to the city first, then look at the country. When we're looking at it in a psychological way, we're always looking at the country first. The country is the bigger ideal image. Once we find the country of choice and the country that we're trying to go to, then we go to the city of our choice in that beautiful country. So that's the same way we like to look at trading. This is the country that we're looking at, and now we're going to go to the city to look for that perfect entry strategy. So right here, we're going to go to the 4-hour to dictate why it's important and how a lot of students made money. When I say tremendous amount of money, I'm talking about at least $10,000 to $5,000 per trade. So this trade was absolutely gorgeous. I am going to maybe take some pictures out next time and show you guys some of these amazing trades, but just for this purpose, let's go into the 4 hours and I want to show you exactly how you could have took this opportunity to make a tremendous amount as well. So let's go into this. We went to the bigger picture. We went to the world, right? We went to the world to see where we're going to go to travel and say this was a beautiful country. Now we're looking for the city. And look at this very carefully because this is the beauty of trading. We have this beautiful pattern. I always tell this to a lot of students and I'm going to explain it to you guys so you guys get the understanding of what I'm trying to say. Whenever we have a price breaking out of structure, we have confirmation of a breakout. This confirmation at any point can break back in and you get faked out. But if this price was really true to this breakout, we will see a clear retest. A retest of structure, it's going to be right here and it's going to perform as resistance. And when we see resistance, we'll see price going back down. And this is the formation that we're trying to see, lower lows and lower highs. This is the formation of a bearish move. So once you guys see this very carefully right here, we do have that same pinnacle move that is happening right here. We do see price coming back up to the key level that we used as support previously. Now it's becoming as resistance. So price came back as resistance. We have a beautiful formation, and guess what? Price fell from there. So to a lot of people that did miss out on the opportunity of getting into the first candle, there was always an opportunity of a retest. And like I told you guys, we don't know where it's going to go because the symmetrical triangle does not give us that. And then once we get the breakout, then we would understand where the price and the true range of the price is going to go. So price did break to the downside. We had a beautiful move to the downside. And this is where I made a tremendous amount of money. Money is here to be made. Please understand that money is always going to be here, but the opportunity of you to learn is not. So please make sure to practice before you try this on your live account. I cannot stress that as much as I can. So let's take away this right here. So the reasons why I was looking at this in a bearish way, because we had a breakout of structure. That's going to be number one. Also have this bearish flag right here, and I'm going to show you something really cool. So I'm going to go from the pole right here to the bottom, take that, and then put it for the breakout. So the breakout, you could just do it like this, and you can see clearly where did the price actually land, exactly close to where the breakout situation was going to happen. And look at that, we have a key reversal and we see price going back up. So if you really just paid attention to understand my videos and you understood that there was going to be a breakout and we were going to see that clear breakout, and you also spotted this flag, bearish flag formation, that would have given you twice the confirmation price was going to go down. We had Bitcoin falling as well. That's going to be my other confirmation. We had many confirmation. We also had a retest of structure. That's our fourth indicator right there. And that's the simplicity of trading naked chart, guys. This is the simplicity. You don't need too much stuff. You just need to know the basics, the little logics that you need to understand, and that's it. If you understood that this is going to happen and you wanted to say you wanted to be a special trader, look at this, guys. We could have seen another symmetrical triangle right here. And if you wanted to, you could say the breakout already happened right here. So you could have entered the markets over here thinking for that key breakout. And look very carefully. If we did do that, look at how this matches that. And then once you get here, there's another pattern showing me that this matches that. So everything is combined. For a lot of people that say you need to manipulate price, you need to do all of this, that doesn't make sense, guys. That doesn't even make sense. So I'm going to draw this out one more time, and I'm going to tell you where I think Ecomi is going to go, because this is more like an education video. I really want to educate a lot of people. I do believe in education. I do believe that, this is the way to go. If you start trading, Ecomi is not going to be the only coin you're going to do this for. You're going to do it for ADA. You're going to do it for Wilder. You're going to do it for IMX. You're going to do it for everything, even Bitcoin, guys. Have the courage to learn how to trade. Trading is fun, and let's get into it. So let's go right here. I'm going to remove the chart right here, and let's get into it. So pretend we didn't see the bigger symmetrical triangle. We had the smaller symmetrical triangle that was right here. And for this symmetrical triangle, look at how cool this is. We did have this take profit from here to here. Once I take that and we put it for the breakout, look where it lands. It lands right at the bottom. Not a surprise. Great trade right there. Not a coincidence, guys. This is exactly what price is supposed to do. We had simple price action showing us it's supposed to land in this key level. So now here, we're looking at what's the next move. Well, guess what, guys? We had this symmetrical triangle that was going like this. And when we draw it all the way down, this is the bottom band of that symmetrical triangle. And this would be the top right here going like this. Guess what? We had a retest. And this would be that retest. And guess what? A move to the downside will be respect of that retest. And this is resistance. Once we got resistance, we already knew price could go down. But before we did that, we understood, guess what? There was another pattern there. We had a flag formation. Now look at this flag. We have this flag like this, and we go like this. And this flag was giving us a take profit from the top of the pole to the bottom. I take that and I can move it down, and look at that. It gives me my next take profit, which it is not a fluke. So everything is making sense, guys. Everything falls into play. And this is what I like to teach. This is the exact simplicity of trading. When I like to teach this, there's a lot of students that took opportunities. So right here, if you took the symmetrical triangle, you could have got a little profit. Huge amount of profit on this beautiful bearish flag. You could have got another profit on the symmetrical triangle that broke out, the bigger one. And now we're seeing another formation happen. So guys, when you put this all together, do you really believe trading is a fluke? Do you believe manipulation is the way to go? Or do you believe you can validate yourself and say, you know what? There's a lot of ways of making money. You just have to be hungry and be educated in the fact of what to do next. And that's it. So now I'm going to move all of this away and show you a different pattern that's happening. So right here, we do have ascending triangle. ascending triangle is showing me that price is going higher and higher every single time. So we are seeing this beautiful, it is a bullish pattern, but we do want to be clarified in the sense that we need to see a break to the upside. If it does break to the downside, then guess what? It is going to go lower. So for the purpose of this, I would say it's more highly likely we can see a break to the upside, but it is not rare to see it going lower. The reasons why I'm saying that, because the trend over here overall, it is a bearish move. So because it is a bearish move, there is a chance that it could still break down. So right now, what you're going to do, remember, this is not financial advice. When this key level breaks, look for an entry if you're looking to trade on a demo account and you're just looking for educational purpose. Remember, my videos are to educate and bring good hope and goodwill to a lot of people that want to be traders. This is the way I've learned, and this is the way I want to teach you guys to get the opportunity to change your life and be in a better, comfortable zone. This is the way to go, okay, guys? So now when we're looking for take profits, I want to show you where it's going to land. Let's go right here. And right here, if it does break out there, let's just say hypothetically it breaks out there. And when we draw this out, look at the key level we're trying to touch. And this key level is really, really important, especially when we're learning how to trade. We don't want to maximize our trade beyond this because we want to understand if we're looking for a trade to the downside, we want to take our orders for a short. And when we're taking a trade here, all we have to do is get our short position, put your stop loss if you want in the middle or in the top, wherever you feel is comfortable for you, and then put your take profit to the bottom. Remember, guys, don't take a trade if it's not 2-to-1 because it's not worth your time. And this is the way I like to trade, and this is the way I love to learn. So please make sure of that, okay? That is going to be a sell position right there. And if you want to get into a long position, you just put your long trade up here. Your stop loss can go below, and then you do the same thing. You still target 2-to-1. But make sure when you're looking for your take profit 3, 2, and 1, you look left of structure, find something that makes sense, and use that as a pivotal zone for you to look for your take profits, okay? That's the way I'm going to do it. So now I'm going to go back to the daily, and let's see how and what price is going to do. So here we're back into the daily, and let's take a look at this right here. Let's take away this drawing right here. So we do have this ascending triangle right here being formed. It is still a bullish move, but we do have a bearish wave going down. When we're looking at this, the other thing I wanted to show you guys is this little picture right here. So this right here, it is a wedge. It is a descending wedge. So what I did, I took the top of that, and you can clearly see it is getting smaller. It is absolutely getting smaller. So when we see this move right here, let's go back to the 4-hour real quick. I do want to take this take profit and see if it makes sense. If it makes sense, that will be awesome. And we could look for a beautiful trade here to the downside if it does break. So once again, if we do break somewhere down here, we could clearly see that this level is going to be respected right here. It does break to the top right here, we could clearly see it's going to break above structure, and we could see a retest. Then guess what? We could look to buy more Ecomi tokens. So we could see a retest of structure, price going back up. And once price goes back up, we're looking for our profits. We could do one right there. We could do our second right here, and we could do our third right here. So these are going to be levels we're going to use to take profits before price reverses. Okay, guys, very simple, very informational video. I like to throw a lot of things at you just because I do have a lot of students, a lot of people emailing me, asking me a lot of questions. So I try to jam pack it in one video. So if you guys are wondering why it's so, clustered with a lot of information, is because I'm trying to do my best to give everyone a little taste of every question they ask me, and I want to give back to the community. So this is the best way I know how and to do so. So let's go back into the daily. So this is my game plan right here. And this is what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is very simple. So if price does go to the top of this band right here and it finds resistance, I'm looking to sell the Ecomi token. We will see the bottom band being hit. If price does break to the bottom, then guess what? There's a great chance we will see price going down. Then we'll look to buy for a short period of time. We could see the top of this band being hit. That will be a great confirmation for me to look for another selling opportunity. If price does break the top band and gives me a retest structure, then guess what, guys? We're going to go to 0.0079 once again, and it's going to be great confirmation. The other side of the coin, if price does break this band, we will see 0.0050 levels being hit. What is really cool about this, I think we could see a sideways action, and if we do go sideways for a little while, you guys can see it does hit the 50 mark. So if that's the case, the band could keep going like this, and then we could get shorter and shorter and shrinking and shrinking. And then guess what? Over time, if we do get this wick to go all the way down there, this will be such a great confirmation to get that boom that we were looking for. And then we will see price going to the moon. Once again, guys, this is the simplicity of trading. I just showed you how these candles right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 candles give you a different story than just to sell. That's all I'm saying. Look at the bigger picture, but also go back into the smaller time frame to execute your trades. If you do that, you will absolutely be a profitable trader. Hopefully this video does make sense to you guys and gives you a better understanding of what Omi is going to do. Right now, just hold tight. I think Omi is going to play in this channel right here. Right now, what I think is going to happen, Omi is just going to play in this channel right here. And this is a good channel to have. So just play tight with it. I think this is going to be a great move. Once this channel is broken, that's the only time you'll ever hear me say I'm bullish on Omi. Right now, we're still in consolidation. We can get a sideways action. Look for selling opportunities. If you don't see a price breakout, you see a retest structure, look for a selling opportunity. If it does go to the bottom, gives you wick rejections, look for a buying opportunity. Once price breaks down and once price breaks up, look for great entries for buys. When it breaks down, look for great entries to sell. Last but not least, let me put the RSI in for you guys as well. We do have this beautiful divergence and you can see clearly why price is a little bit pumping. So if you guys look at that carefully, price is going higher and right here price is going lower. So we do have a key divergence. So that key divergence saying, you know what, price could absolutely go and touch that level. If price does touch that level, keep a clean eye. Don't get into a trade until the price breaks, but if you see a retest, guess what? Look to sell and use that as motivation for your next move. Other than that, hopefully you do enjoy my content and you do understand this is educational material. I am making a Telegram group very shortly, so I do have a lot of people emailing me, but I do want to make sure I only take the serious people. So if you guys do want to be a part of my trading group and it's 100% free, please make sure to comment somewhere or email me and make sure to tell me why you want to be a part of this, and I can't wait to put you in, okay? Other than that, hopefully you enjoy this video. Take it easy and John out. Peace.